Hey guys, it is February 29th, 2020. It's like almost 9 o'clock, it's 8:54. So I'm gonna do a mask and then take it off and then put on my handy dandy night cream, and then just in between just kind of talk to you guys about whatever I feel like it. So excuse me, I'm just getting over this coronavirus, just getting a sinus infection thanks to my husband. So tonight's mask, I'm actually going to do the organic hemp oil rose gold face mask. Is beyond my favorite. It not only smells amazing, but it really does like really good with my skin. I have, for the most part, I have sensitive skin. I didn't when I was like, I'm not going to say younger, but just like in my early adulthood years, like I would just slap on whatever on my face. But like now, I feel like even more so after my pregnancy. My skin got like super sensitive to like lotions, scented lotions, soaps, face wash, even like the weather, just being from California and then now here in North Dakota, like it's super cold out here, so like my face is like super like dry, but like I don't have oily skin, but like it's like dry to a point where it sometimes cracks, but then I don't know, somehow like I don't really put a lot of lotion, so it doesn't really crack. It just feels like it needs some water, if that makes sense. So this actually has rejuvenizes and hydrates and tightens. So it also has rock and rose water. It's made by Uncle Bud's Industrial Hemp. So as you guys can maybe see, here, I'll get up and show you. So this is what it looks like. You just leave it on your face for 10 to 15 minutes. Obviously you guys can't see this, instructions are super, but this stuff. You can get this stuff at Walmart. I think it's like $3, like 2 something. So, excuse the unmanicured nails, but whatever. Okay, so yeah. So I just got out the shower, hence why my hair is up. Also, along with my face being so dry, my hair, oh my god, I've never had so much issues with itchy scalp. Like I said, like I'm obviously not from out here, but my scalp gets super dry, super itchy, so I have to hydrate it so much. I've tried tea tree, I've tried Head and Shoulders, I've tried other moisturizers. The only thing that my hair really does very well on is the Coco and Eve. You can follow them on Instagram, literally Coco and Eve. Their product, I would say like a tub about this size, maybe just a little bit bigger. It's like 40 bucks, but it's very very worth it. It lasted me about 3 weeks because you use it once a week. And you kind of like do your normal hair routine, like where you wash your hair and then you scoop some, not a lot, but like I scoop some in and then work it in through my hair. And it also comes with the comb so you can brush it brush it through. And then you leave it on for 10 minutes and then you rinse it out. I rinse it out, but I kind of make sure that I don't rinse all of it out to kind of like keep a little bit of the product in my hair. Sorry, like just because like I really like how it makes my hair feel. Like it's like super smooth. Like it's smooth, it's not super product-y where you can feel the product. And I've dyed my hair so many times. I went from having black hair to like almost platinum and then blue, and then now I'm back to black. So it has helped my hair. So I mean, I recommend if you have like if you dye your hair, or if your scalp is super dry, or if your hair just needs a little bit of love, definitely go onto their Instagram. That's where I found them, and go to @Coco and Eve, and then go from there. Get the package deal, the one that comes with the little tub thing and the brush, because you're gonna need the brush. The brush is really good. It also helps because like you can kind of scratch your scalp. My husband uses it by scratching his scalp. So I just obviously I opened it. But this is like the little spoon. You can just get this at Walmart. I got this at Walmart for 75 cents. I wasn't gonna go crazy and do all kinds of stuff, but like they had a sale, so I just picked up 3. One of them, the little thing broke off, so now I have 2, and then I don't know where the other one went, so I have 1 now. Probably why I buy a lot of ones. This is a makeshift mirror, so if it looks weird, it's just because I made it and then broke it. So I'm gonna use that. So dude, it smells so good. Like, girls, men, whoever, try this and then let me know how you like it. So I like the little spatula just because like none of it sticks to it, so you can get pretty much all of the product on your face. So if you can't hear it, I'm listening to my music on my phone, and I'm a mom, so I have a lot of like kids music on my phone, and that's what's playing right now. So my daughter likes to watch a show called, it's in Spanish, so it's called Bling Bling, El Payaso Bling Bling. It's like a clown with a whole bunch of friends. It's not a scary clown, it's really cool, like I really like it. It's like a clown, a cat, a bunny, an elephant, and a pig with a giraffe, a teacher giraffe, and then the clown Bling Bling, that's his name, he helps them and he teaches them how to be good kids and like how to play nice and stuff like that. So if you are a Latino or Hispanic and you want to have your child learn more Spanish and also learn good stuff, I would probably check that out. You can get it on YouTube for kids, but I'm gonna tell you a story. Let me give you a backstory in case you didn't know. Well, I'm masking. So I am a mom. My daughter is 2.5 years old. She will turn 3 in July 6th. So right after Independence Day. So obviously I got pregnant 2016, and had her 2017. So originally my husband and I are from Sacramento, California, but if I tell you like we're from Lincoln, California, a lot of you are gonna be like, what? Isn't that Nebraska? No. So we're from Cali, so now we're out here in the North Dakota. In the Dakotas, in the Bakken. I learned that in Montana because I used to live in Montana. I was going to school there. Low-key little fucking drifter for a minute. I used to live in San Diego. Shout out to my aunt and uncles and cousins out there. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for taking me in and putting up with a lot of my shit. So been living here for 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. It's cool. Definitely a big difference between Cali and San Diego, Chula Vista, like big cities. I'm originally from a very small town. It's now a pretty decent sized city, but I've always been around like a lot of people, always had a lot of friends, and then now being out here, it's kind of just like my husband and I, so it's definitely some getting used to as far as like socializing, but it's cool because sometimes you do need to kind of separate yourself and kind of grow and figure out what you're going to do with your life and stuff like that. So it's pretty much what I did, and it's been, honestly, it's been a blessing. I'm not going to say it's been the worst because it's been a blessing because I have had so many opportunities to do so much with a lot. For example, like my company Royalty, if you don't know what Royalty is, it's right behind me. It's on my thing, it's on my computer. Go to www.teamroyalty1990.com to check out all of our merch, and then go to About, and then figure out what we're about. You can see all pictures and then kind of like a little summary of what our mission is. I speak as, it is my company, but I speak as us or we, because it wouldn't be what it is without everybody's support. So I will never stop thanking everybody enough because I appreciate everybody. So yeah, so after so many years of being out here, there's not much to do because it's always cold. We're about 45 minutes from Canada, and 2017 my daughter was born, and it started a whole new chapter in our lives, in my life. So back to the YouTube thing. That was just a little backstory, but back to the YouTube thing. YouTube for Kids. So I used to have the app on my phone for YouTube for Kids, but I took it off. Because my daughter was copying a lot of like the stuff that they would do. Some was good, some was bad. I'm taking too long to put this on her. It's just I'm not a perfectionist. I am, but not to like an OCD extent. So I just like to evenly spread it out. So I take my time. I don't just slap things on and call it a night. So I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, so I took the app off my phone because she was started copying them, and there was good stuff on there where she would copy, and I would be like, oh wow, that's really good, she learned that from YouTube for Kids. But then she started to like copy like the bad behavior that the kids would do, and like just a lot of like their, you know, just normal kid stuff. But I'm like, you know what, like I would rather have my daughter go and do more educational stuff than just the simple, or just like the basics, you know, because she learned like the ABCs, and then she learned her colors and shapes and stuff like that from YouTube. But I kind of wanted her to stay focused on certain things, and like I try my best to spend time with her, and like, you know, to show her other things. Like I speak Spanish, so I would show her both languages, and then we would have playtime, paint time, drawing time, just kind of like go out to the playgrounds and stuff like that when the weather was nice. So yeah, and then for the first 2 years of her life, we traveled a lot. We traveled every month or so. My husband does music. He's in the music industry, so we would travel for that, and then we would also travel to pick up my merchandise, because at the time, like I was new to business, so I didn't really know what to do. So I ended up learning a lot in the last 2 years. So we did that. What else can I talk to you guys about besides my daughter? That she's amazing. I absolutely love her to death, and my husband as well. Anyways, I started off with the coronavirus. Like I just wanted to like say it out there, because if you follow me or if you have me as friends on Facebook, like I speak my mind, and I will always speak my mind. So I'm not taking the situation lightly. Like I know it's like a very serious issue, and I just that's all I figured. It's a very serious virus as far as a lot of other viruses that we have. I just don't feed into what the mass population fucking goes crazy about. So I just feel like a lot of people need to be more aware and kind of like do more research, and not just go to Google and not just see an article on Facebook, just read the headlines and then just fucking lose it. It just sucks though, because like I said, today is the 29th of February 2020, and we do have a scheduled trip to Mexico that we've had planned since October. So just a low-key scared, because I mean, one thing is just being myself and my husband, but there's like a whole nother fear when it's like my daughter with us, you know, because you never know. They could be like, hey, you know what, we feel like quarantining you guys, or we don't feel like letting you guys into Mexico, or we get to Mexico, like, you know what, we're not gonna let you guys back, or whatever the situation is. We don't know. Nobody knows. I'm pretty sure people that went to Wuhan wasn't expecting to get quarantined, but yet they did. So it's just not a fear. I don't want to say I'm afraid, because fear causes panic and havoc, and that's not what I want. I'll just like completely dab my hair. Oh, whatever. I just want to say that I guess more of a precaution. Like, I just hope we get this settled within the next 2 weeks. But yeah, so I wanted to do this mask time to sit down and talk to you guys because I do plan on making more videos about whatever it is that I want, because this is just strictly for myself and just to do something. Like, it's cool because, like I said, like, I don't really go out, don't associate a lot. I'm not a loner, but I just keep to myself for very good reasons, and I feel like sitting down and talking and sharing and doing random stuff and whatever it is that I want would be good. I mean, like, I don't have a lot of information, but I do feel like I have a lot of stuff, life stuff, that I feel like people would probably be like, oh wow, like I didn't know that, or like that's cool, or whatever. Like, I do sometimes sit and watch YouTube videos of like YouTubers because I'm not going to consider myself a YouTuber. Like, this isn't what I want as a career. Again, I'm just doing this because I want to do it. But that's how I learned a lot of this stuff. Like, a lot of stuff have to do, like, you YouTube, a lot of information you YouTube and stuff like that. So it's cool. But there was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. I think my time is up as far as with the mask, so I'm gonna go like crazy. I'm gonna go clean this off and then I'll come back. So yeah, no matter how hard I try not to splash water, guess what? It gets all over me. So yeah. I feel like I was like on a roll as far as like having a conversation with you guys, and I kind of drew blank. But that's like the only thing. Like, right now, like, my nose is like super hurting because I've been blowing my nose like crazy because of my sore throat, my sinus infection. And like, I rarely get sick. So when I get sick, I'm like, ugh. Which sucks. But it is what it is. I took off my head because it started slipping off. I don't know if my head was too big and I stretched it out, or my head's too small that it doesn't stay on. But it comes, I don't know if I bought it separately or it came with the Coco and Eve product. Like I said, like, I love that stuff. So that's pretty much it. Like, I put this after I've washed my face or I've done a mask, taken a shower, slap it on, let it kind of just sit for a second, and then wait for my hair to dry or sit and watch a movie with my husband, and then we go meanies. Ow, I just hit my tongue. It's 9:16. Hey, shout out to my California people. It's like, miss you guys so much. Yeah, there wasn't really much that I was going to talk about other than just that. As far as for Royalty, new merch is coming out. I'm hoping to do more like accessories. Not going to tell you guys what, because I've done that thing where I tell you guys what I want to do or what I'm going to do, and then all of a sudden I jinx it and something happens, and then I'm like a month behind on everything, and you guys are like, where's our stuff? And I'm like, oh my god, you know. So I'm not gonna tell you what any of this upcoming stuff is for 2020. Like, I'm gonna make sure that I have it with me before I announce it, or it's already done, or whatever it is before I announce it. And then yeah, because I hate to be like that one where I'm like, hey guys, we have new products, and then it's coming so and so, and then all of a sudden it's like something happens, and then I'm like, nobody remembered that, right? So I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I'm excited. Like, Royalty has grown so much, and it's pretty much everywhere now. Like, every state I have shipped something to. So shout out to people who support. Shout out to people who have been supportive. shout out to everybody that not only appreciates what the company stands for, but reps that shit. You know what I mean? Like, because it's cool. Like, I appreciate that. So, along with my hair, along with my face, my lip, I have never bought so many chapsticks. It's ridiculous. And then I always end up losing them. They're like lighters. I'm like, who took my chapstick? But, so, yeah. I mean, as far as like California, like, I love Cali. I will always love Cali, but will I ever move back? I don't think so. Just because it's like super expensive, way too political, way too many rules, regulations, way too crowded as far as like big cities. Like I just said, like, I'm from big cities. I miss people. I miss all that. But being isolated or being by myself has made me appreciate being not alone, but being kind of like not elbow to elbow with people, or kind of missing my family and missing my friends, and kind of having that time and mental break to be like, what is it that I want to do with my life? Because if you live for other people, you will never live your life. So I kind of like it being a distance as far as that. Like, would I want to stay in North Dakota? Maybe if I find a house with land. I really want land more than a house, because with the house you can always build up, build sideways, wherever it is. But you would really want to buy a house with land. And just because, like, you decided just to tell me that it's gonna stop recording, because I guess there's a time limit on it. I don't know. Or maybe it's just like, shut up. But anyways, I would rather have a house with land than like a small yard. Because to me, land is just more valuable than a house. You know, like I can sit here and explain it to you, but it's like, that's a whole nother video. I should save that. I should save certain things for videos. But it's cold probably 9 months out of the year. I was, at first I was like, ooh, wow, cool snow. Like, I'm from Northern California, like Sacramento area, we don't get snow, so it was cool. But then it was like, alright, bro, like, we've had how many months of this? Like, can we get some warm weather? So I'm to the point to where I'm like, okay, I'm over it. And just because we haven't been traveling as much as we used to, like I said, we used to travel every month, and now we're like traveling like every 2 to 3 months. So it's like, I need to get out of the house. And I hate it. So I can only imagine how much my daughter hates being home. So I mean, we've tried to get her involved in certain things, but again, it's like so cold, and we all got sick. Like, my husband got sick first with a sinus infection, and he decided to pass it on to my daughter, and then my daughter passed it on to me, and then I'm just like, well, fuck. So we're all getting over it. Hopefully we get over it before we go to Cali, because, you know, like, we're over here coughing or sneezing, and people are gonna be like, coronavirus. So, it's just a joke, you guys. But yeah, no, like, I feel like it's cool to experience travel. Like, we've traveled North Dakota, Minnesota, we've done New York. We did New York last year. That was cool. That was a cool experience. We went to Montana, Idaho, Nevada, Arizona, California, Washington, Oregon. I mean, we do want to travel to other states. It's just finding, like, the time and, like, where to go, and, you know, like, whatever. Been to Mexico. My daughter's been to Mexico, so it's like, it's good. It's good to kind of, like, get out of your comfort zone and your little bubble. Just because life is just so much out there, you know? So yeah. What else? I don't know, like, that's just, I just kind of wanted to have a sit down and have, like, just a small little chit chat about whatever came across my mind. So like I said, like, it was kind of like whatever. I like to share what I use with you guys, because, like, if it helps me, I hope it helps you. Whether it be with, like, face mask, hair products, recipes, advice, shit that I've been through, whatever it is. So hopefully my next video won't be months, because I know the last one I did was a couple months ago. But again, I'm just doing this because I want to. So, yeah. So I hope that you guys had a wonderful February. My February was absolutely great. We've ended this month with nothing but good to say. Like, even though the world has been in chaos, like, my world hasn't. March is gonna be a super busy day. It's gonna be a super busy month. Besides traveling, the live sale is gonna be going on. So if you're not following Royalty, you have to follow Royalty in order to keep up with everything. So it's at Team Royalty 1990 on Instagram, and then on Facebook it's just Royalty. Just look for the logo. Email is teamroyalty1990@gmail.com. Website is www.teamroyalty1990.com. Did I say that? I did. So just to keep informed and keep up with all that stuff. So yeah, you guys have a wonderful night, and I hope that March brings you guys happiness. If February and January hasn't brought you any happiness, because we are in 2020, and 2020 would be the year of vision, the year of what is that, duality, mirror effect, whatever you want to call it. So there's a lot of soul searching and a lot of eye-opening stuff going on that will continue to go on. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.